Brown looks like the first exclusive look for this highly anticipated Angry Bird 3 movie just dropped on, like, looks like from the People magazine. And when I read what is this movie will be about, especially the plot line, the casting and everything, I'm like, so it's been really long time since the last Angry Bird movie came out. I personally do love Angry Birds movie because I feel like they're so different than other animated movie. Although these movies are looks like might be for kid, but it's something you can see it with your whole family. Like it is definitely very interesting, especially Angry Birds. He's really angry, and all his movies are it's kind of like for him to go on this adventure or journey, right? Like he's trying to get over itself. He get punishment. He tried to serve his punishment and everything. Along the way, he meets new people. So I do like all the casting from last two movie. So this movie will have a little bit different story, and unfortunately for me, I feel like this movie story it is quite familiar than other, like it is quite familiar with other animated movie. That's why I don't know how people react to this, because looks like Angry Bird is, like obviously he had a kids in this movie. Like this, the first look is the Meet the Red and Silver's Kid, voiced by Walker Scobell and Emma Myers. So Emma Myers, she's very popular right now from the Wednesday series, and I do like her. She's really is very talented actress. But I have never, although, watched her voice work. So this movie, it is going to be about, like he has kids in this movie, like, and he's trying to be. So the one kids is like, how old is this kids? They're not that big. So Scooby plays by Gilda, Red and Silver adventure teenage son, while Maya plays June, their creative and independent teenage daughter that will be played by Myers. And joining the family is Wes, who is 7, a baby hatching all the while Saturday Night Live. James Austin Johnson boys the family pet Spider Fuzzy. So that's really cute. The third installment also see Danny McBride. I did like him. Josh Gad, I just like Josh Gad. Although every time Josh Gad, he talks as this bird, obviously. I feel like all of his talking is just a fact, unfortunately. Of course, so there's the other character is my mom used to have iPad with the so looks like this movie it will be about like Angry Bird, Red. He will try to be a dad, and obviously he's need to control his kids. Like one is teenage daughter and other is like 17 and everything. So this movie is mainly focused on, I guess, his growing family, sounds like. So once again, very different than the other movies. That is throwing me off a little bit, obviously, because I'm used to seeing Red is, he's this free spirit guy, right? Obviously he's angry, but same time, he's reasonably angry, right? He has a reason to be angry and everything. His character development, both of this movie was quite good. Like I really liked Red as a character. Jason Sudeikis' voice is so good. So this movie obviously is going to be about his family, which takes out some of the thing, Red usually gets mad at, like, right? Red usually he gets mad at random stuff, like like he's walking down the road, he sees something, he gets mad. So his character is kind of like that kind of person. So now he has kid and his dad, in this movie probably he will try to manage his anger. That is what it sounds like. As a dad you cannot be mad. That is, I do want to see his kids picks up some of his anger issues. Although Silver, she was really very chill, right, in the second movie. So I don't know how it will play out here. For now, his family looks really very different than what I thought they will look, honestly. But overall, I feel like this movie it is very. I'm excited to see, honestly. But it's been really a while since the last movie came out. I wonder, like, how many people are excited now. I'm really excited. These movies are on Netflix. They're a huge hit. I do like checking them out. I've seen the first one and the second one. Second one is really funny, obviously. I cannot wait to see. I just have to see how people react to this story. It's quite different than what you guys are used to. So that will be interesting to see how people react. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this casting choice? If you enjoyed this video, don't watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Please take care.